Well, hi there, and welcome to our Sunday Hymn Time, or whenever you're watching this. I appreciate that, as you know. And, oh, by the way, happy fall. Yes, the autumn of 2022 has arrived. So I'm wearing an undershirt and a flannel shirt. Well, it's Canada. Okay, anyway, hope you're enjoying this weekend. And, I've got a hymn for you that goes back a long, long ways. In fact, it appeared in a Scottish hymn book back in the 1600s. That's where it first appeared. And it was sung as part of the music for the Queen's funeral. So I was watching that last week. I heard this hymn and I thought, oh, boy, that'd be a nice one to do for you. So why don't I? And it's too late to stop me now. Okay, this is based on Psalm 23. So you'll know that psalm. You've certainly heard it at funerals, although don't wait for funerals to enjoy the words of this psalm, and I'll share some of those words later on. But it's based on Psalm 23. It's called "The Lord's My Shepherd." The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me down to lie in pastures green. He leadeth me the quiet waters by. My soul he doth restore again, and me to walk doth make within the paths of righteousness, even for his own name's sake. Yea, though I walk in death's dark vale, yet will I fear no ill, for thou art with me, and thy rod and staff me comfort still. My table thou hast furnished in presence of my foes. My head thou dost with oil anoint, and my cup overflows. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in God's house forevermore my dwelling place shall be. The Lord's my shepherd, I shall not want. And, as I was thinking about reading this psalm, and I'll read it from a more modern translation of the scriptures, a little different maybe than what you've heard. But we think of this as, the shepherd's psalm, but there is a sense in which it's actually the sheep's psalm. Yeah, David out there looking after sheep as he did, and he's picturing himself as one of those sheep, as one of the Lord's lambs. And as they look up to receive help and strength and guidance and protection from the good shepherd. And he says, the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley. Hey, listen, we don't always walk through the valley of the shadow of death, although Someday we all will, won't we? But whatever darkest valley you might even be in right now, even though I walk through that, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You know, I was thinking about God being our shepherd, and you know, there's a gentleness to God that we don't always think about. You know, we think about his power, and well, some of us even think about his wrath, but there's a gentleness to God, and it comes really through the one who said he was the good shepherd, Jesus Christ. And I was thinking of those words in Isaiah chapter 40. Now it says in verse 10 that the sovereign Lord does have power, and he does rule with a mighty arm. But how does he treat you? How does he treat his children? Well, it says there in verse 11 of Isaiah 40, it says, he tends his flock like a shepherd. He gathers the lambs in his arms and carries them close to his heart. He gently leads those that have young. We often don't think about the gentleness. And really, those of us who, well, I was thinking of those of us who are shepherds in some ways, thinking about people in pastoral ministry, or, well, even those of you, you know, the parents out there watching right now. You got kids, you got grandkids maybe that you're leading. You're trying to steer in the right direction in this world. We do it with gentleness, don't we? In fact, even Jesus, that great invitation that he makes for us, it's in Matthew 11, right, where he says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened. I'll give you rest. He says, take my yoke upon you. Learn from me, for I'm gentle and humble in heart. My yoke is easy. Really? We try to make it so hard. But he said, no, my yoke is easy. My burden is light. Think about that, and think about that even as you interact with people on a daily basis. Think about the gentleness that, well, it's certainly been expressed to us, hasn't it? Hasn't God been kind to you? Wow, I was just reading this morning in the Psalms where it says, Lord, if you keep a record of wrongs, who will stand? I won't, that's for sure. Yeah, no, come to him. Come to him. If you're in a dark valley, let him come and anoint your head with oil. And wow, the abundance that he gives us, our cup overflows. Really it does. The blessings that we have in him. And don't wait for somebody to read those words at your funeral. Think about them now. The Lord's my shepherd. I lack nothing. May God bless you as you contemplate these things here on this Sunday, or whenever you get around to watching this. Thank you very much. God bless you.